It's a tough job market out there, and oftentimes we find ourselves looking out for friends and family by recommending and vouching for them to get the job. But does this always work out? This morning's discussion is fueled by a tweet our producer saw about a gentleman who had nothing but regrets for giving his friend a job. Ooh. Yeah.
First one says, have you had a conversation with him and her or her about the opportunity? Again, I don't know if you heard Gail and I, we were speaking this morning about whether the woman should get the job or the man should get the job, and I suggested that the best person should get the job. I would even suggest here also, if I have a friend and I think that friend is qualified for the job, then I don't have no problem. Dale runs a company, and if I feel somebody is a good actor, I can say, Dale, I have somebody who I think is a good actor. I'm not telling her she must give them the job, I just say, he's a good actor, would you look at it? You know, I don't have a problem doing that. So I'm not coming to Dale and say, well, my little brethren still know do something for him, no? And him can't act for save him life. I wouldn't do that. But I wouldn't have an issue coming to even this company and going to the boss and say, boy, I have a friend named Jodie and she can do good work. Would you be willing to look at her? I don't have an issue with that.
So I've said to people, if you send me a resume and I know there's an opening,
yeah,
I will forward the resume.
Yeah.
But the process stops there. Like, if the people them read it and them like you. And then I will also say to people, I know him, but the decision is yours.
Yep.
Because when them hire them in a level, and it start go bad.
Are you them a come to?
Never. Look who you carry. Why you carry this man?
No, I'm not into that.
Never. And I don't want to get in that.
No, it's the same thing, and I'm sure it happens today that I will see somebody and them say they want to come and Smile Jamaica because them this and them that. And I say, send it to me, and I will send it on to the producers who they make the decision. So I'm not going to say, Jodie, I'm going to get you on. I said, Jodie, I will send it to the producer. If the producer feels that you must come on,
it can work. It can work.
Fine. So it's not really my call, and people still don't understand that.
They don't.
They think is we run the thing. This show
or that if you put in a word, it will come on. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pressure the producer to put somebody on just because I think you're my friend. If I think as a friend you have something that the viewers can benefit from, then I'll say, yeah.
And actually we have to be careful. I think sometimes the producers might actually ask us to stay out of this. Why? I go to George's. So George have a barbecue, I come out and put on George Smith. They go whole match, barbecue, put on whole match. So they say, no, we'll stay out tight. Because all the way have friends, you know. You know. My son gave me a hard time, and I'm still giving me a hard time because my son is an artist and he lives in Toronto. And the amount of time him say he want to come on the show, and I say, it's not my call. And then him see somebody from Canada on the show, and him call me and call, so I said, Daddy, so I said, it's not my call. No, me no wicked.
A joke, man.
But but you understand what I'm saying?
I do,
It's not my call. So when people see me on the road and say, boy, I'm an artist, you know, I can't put him on. It's not my call.
Yeah.
It's the producer's call.
Yeah,
I am hoping now, if I like the person and I, send it to the producer and they put him on, then fine. But it's really not our call.
So let's have a conversation.
Yep.
Have you had a conversation about the opportunity?
Yep.
Make sure you do. 2, would he or she actually be a good fit for the role?
That's important too.
Very important.
Because some people want to work and them just say, all right, come now, and make a put you, and you don't qualify for that job. So that's hugely important.
Yeah, and also people's personalities. We can be great friends. And as a friend, I find you responsible because if we're going to hang out, you come early, you make sure everything in place, but you're not that person at work. So friend behavior and work behavior are two different.
Yep. Does he or she, does the goals align with the team or company goals, which is also very important. Very, very important.
Yeah.
Because you have a job to do. I called Jodie name about 6 times since this start already. But she does the social media stuff. So if she wants to work and she come and say she wants to present, I don't know if her goals align with what the people want as a presenter, but as a social media expert, her goals align with the place.
Yeah.
Where's the food, Joe?
She may want to say, I'm going to save, my goal is to save $1 million in a month. And I say, oh, no, this is a place I don't pay them the money, that girl. So, because people say, you get me to work and me now, good. How well do you know him or her? Again.
Important.
Yeah.
Important.
Friend, you might know the friend, you might not know the co-worker.
Yeah. And the person come work one day and nobody can find them. I say, wait.
What is their work ethic?
Yeah.
Why is he or she leaving the current job or may not have a job?
Yep. How would this referral affect your credibility at work.
Absolutely.
So again, if Jody come in and rob everybody, the more he says me.
Never bring a thief, come here. Or if she just comes and she's not doing work, and them say, imagine Neville there, and him know how much other people have the potential for the job, and him walking him friend for coming here, come do nothing.
Yep.
So it can be messy. How will this referral affect your friendship?
Yep.
Very important.
Yep.
Because if every time you have to call your friend and I say, yeah, boss, you're not doing the work, and it becomes antagonistic and
Yep.
I don't like it never.
Last one. What would happen to the friendship or relationship if the gig doesn't work out?
That's the worst.
So me get Jody the job and then fire after 2 days and she stop chat to me. Say it's my fault.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So me say it's my fault. You never do what the people wanted you to do.
Or they expect that every time you're going to defend them, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so never, the boss says so and so, I say, yeah, but you need to go work and you need to...
Yeah.
The boss has send me email 8 o'clock at night to say, yeah, but me tell you, it's a 24-hour thing, you can't complain about that. And then them get fired and them say, you say, you take me out of my yard for people disrespect me, never, you're wicked enough, never, you're wicked enough.
Yeah.
After
Jody come rob the people, you can imagine?
I will take the resume.
Yep.
I will say, look, if you have a vacancy and this person fits it, I'll give you a true story. Somebody saw something installed in my house and said, who you met? I'm going to say, I don't like to refer people. So if I give you the number and you call him, that's on you. He called him 6 months later, never. And me, I get the call, let me know. Man, I done it. And the man take my money and I can't get my money. And I said, but I told you I'm not referring this person. Till I ended up having to get involved now. If you go drive, go get back the money and go and like say me a bad man. Hey, give back the man money, you know. Oh my God, it was traumatic. So
there you go.
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right, so that's it. So be careful. But if you think we just said don't help your friend, you never get it right. That's not what we said. We never said don't help your friend. Don't help anyone. You can help folks. Just make sure everything is above board. You know, come and sneak in nobody and then the thing don't work. But nothing wrong with someone said, I'm looking at a job, here's my resume, can you hand it to HR? Nothing wrong with that.
Your friend might be the best person.
Give it to
and you
HR.
said to your boss, boss, you know, I have a friend.
Yeah.
Hey,
nothing wrong with helping.
Job this, them can do this.
Nothing wrong with helping a friend, but there are ways to do everything in life, you know, so you can't just, all of a sudden you see him come sit down and say, you work, eh? And you say, who tell you so? Then, you know, friend, just come in, come sit in. Sit in here, sit in your car. Okay?
I would sit in your car.
Anytime.
All right, Never's gonna give me a job car sitting.
Anytime. All right, that's it for, I think that was he said, she said.
We said,
something like that going on a while ago.